All right, welcome back to another Megabonk video. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be, anything crazy. I'm not entirely sure what the end result of all of this run is going to be, but yeah, we'll see how things go. I think this video I'm going to be running Fox. So I've seen a lot of people getting some pretty solid Fox runs. I think the main thing that Fox just does better than anything else is lets you scale up your luck very quickly, and not have to require the luck tome. So you can take like a damage tome or a crit tome, just anything else other than the luck tome. And yeah, I mean it's very solid character. No surprise that it's dominating the leaderboard right now. So I think in terms of weapons, I am running 4 weapons now, and now the reason for that is that at least in this current patch, shotgun did get a buff, and it has seemed to be fairly good for kind of a lot of stages. So some of the changes that I'm going to be making are to take pot, as well as taking a 4th weapon. And I'll get into some maybe the other changes that I'm making to my build. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to take Axe or like Dexecutioner. I'm thinking that Axe could be a good substitute for Dexecutioner. I've seen some people do that. I think this build I am going to just run Dexecutioner though with Katana and Shotgun, see how that goes. I think Axe is pretty good for trying to push your stage 1, because it will kind of go all the way around you if you get enough projectiles on it. So yeah, some considerations. If you want to really push your stage 1, maybe the Axe over the Dexecutioner is probably a solid choice. I might try a couple runs with and without that change. As for tomes, because we're not, running, say, Dice Head or anything else that requires Luck Tome, I'm turning a Luck Tome off. I'm keeping the 3 tomes that basically every character is going to end up running if you want a leaderboard run, plus the Damage Tome. Those are going to be my tomes. Maybe a couple of updates since the last video that I've made. Is that I turned off Old Mask and I turned on the Skull Egg. I just want to try to get my difficulty as high as possible. And then I have no changes in the blues. For my purples, I have been trying a couple of different changes in my purples. I might... It's hard to say. Like, I kind of want to go back on what some of my changes were. So namely, I toggled off Grandma's Tonic, Slutty Cannon, and Kevin. Now, there is like a reason to turn off at least these 2, and that is so that you can roll more beefy rings. And the other thing that you can do is turn off Kevin in order to also get more beefy rings. I don't love the idea of turning off Kevin. Kevin's just a really solid item. I think just early game, but also for getting a bunch of your what's it called? Getting a bunch of gold from the combination of this and Golden Shield. Now I know it's been nerfed, so it's not going to give you as much gold, but still enough is enough. It just depends on the amount of keys that you get. I'm going to maybe try a couple of runs without them and see how that goes. It might come back to bite me in the ass, but I'll explain a little bit about that here in a second. So also going to be looking at my legendaries. So I have turned on the Sucky Magnet and the Pot compared to some of my previous runs. The Pot is going to be a nice thing to have because I am taking a 4th weapon, and I am also pretty sure that the shotgun scales pretty well, even in some parts of the late game. So I'm going to test it out. I'm not sure if I really love the idea of taking pot, but I'm going to test it out and see how that goes. And I do want to take a magnet. I think it's going to be kind of nice to have a little bit of not having to worry, I guess, about the pickup range that I'm getting. I would say that of the items that I have toggled on right now, If I was to turn any of them off, I think the magnet would be the first one, and just try to rely on getting a lot of pickup range rolls. It's hard to say if that's a good choice. I think that getting a magnet in stage 1 really does like set you up for a pretty good long stage 1. So like in the 3-minute range or more. So I'm not sure about it. I might come back and toggle it off, but I think for at least some of the initial runs, I'm going to keep it on. And then the bans for this run, in the attempt to get like a lot more beefy rings, I'm going to ban Spiky Shield, Scarf, Slurp Gloves after 1, Mirror after 1. I'm going to ban Power Gloves, Sucky Magnet after 1, and Soul Harvester after 1. Which means that compared to some of my other runs, I am going to be taking Meatballs and Ice Cubes. And basically taking as many as I get. So yeah, I think with that we can get started. So the whole idea of going for those bans is to get more beefy rings. That paired with the Chong Plate and Holy Book will actually scale up my damage really well, paired with the damage from the damage tome. So praying that things go my way, but yeah, basically just going to be resetting for a decent seed. So like this one here, we have 5 Moais and 3 Shady Guys, so this is a pretty decent seed. And I'm also looking for 2 white microwaves, so I'm looking for like maybe 8 total Moais and Shady Guys, and then the 2 white microwaves for that seed. I also like I reset pretty quick. I've gotten a couple of comments about it, so I'm always going to leave the instructions on how to do that in the bottom of the description. So if anybody is interested, feel free to take a look at those and make it easier for you to get new seeds. All right, here I think we're going to take crit chance. Since I'm not going to take the crit chance tome, it's going to be nice to get some extra crit chance early on. I'm definitely going to be taking the boss curses too. It is nice that we got 3 boss curses. I do want to grab this Greed Shrine. So what I'm going to be looking for is Soul Harvester, my Greed Shrines, and the Moais basically. So, ooh, nice. One of our weapons. Love that. Nice. Echo Shard is great. Love that. I'm going to try to grab this maybe and then a little bit. Extra jumps, absolutely. That is huge. I will take that. Damage tome's one of our tomes. Would love to get like an extra projectile or 2 or something, but not gonna. Oh, wait. Soul Harvester? Anvil's not bad. Okay. 310 for Anvil is pretty expensive, but it's doable. It's not too crazy. I do want the extra jump maybe for the second stage. I could have taken the luck, but I think the extra... Ooh, just dagger, okay. Alright, this is looking pretty nice. Just don't want to die here. Damn. Right, let's grab this maybe, and maybe kill that, that last challenge for the chest. Okay, shield is perfect. I need that. Okay, that wasn't the last one. Okay. Let's grab this. Nice. Okay, I'll take the extra projectile. That's great. XP tome, yes. Alright. I kind of want to take the crit damage, but honestly, I think the XP gain is going to do a little bit better for me, so I'm going to take the XP gain. I think I'm pretty close to getting the anvil, though, too, so I might go grab that. Yeah. Alright. So let's go find our other Moais. We still have 4 more, so I got plenty, but I do need a little bit more money so that I can actually, what's it called? Refresh them. So I probably should be going for those immediately, but I am just going to try to get a little bit of... and I think here I'm actually going to take the movement speed. Since I don't have Kevin and Cloak to help me with my movement speed, I am going to want some. Let's see here. Projectile count is great. I'll take that. Nice. I do want the power multiplier, but I think right now I'm going to take the extra crit chance. I think that's just more valuable to me right now. Nice. Executioner is great. Let's see here. So the difficulty is definitely good. The pickup range is also pretty nice. I might just take the pickup range because I don't know if I'm going to get more pickup range or like a magnet. Alright, so we got a decent amount of money. I can roll this. I'm going to take the doll. We are still looking for the soul harvester, so if we don't get that, it might still be a reset anyway. If I don't, just die right here, damn. Take the extra pickup range, yes. I need the key. Alright. Shotgun is great, thank you. Want to look for Moai's here. Try to see if we can get Soul Harvester. Now, okay, I want to roll it, but honestly, I kind of feel like I have to take it. I mean, getting an extra legendary is not going to hurt me, and a Zawardo on stage 1 is actually pretty nice if I can maybe get a Soul Harvester in a different way. I'm going to take the power multiplier. Let's grab this. Now, I don't know if I'm going to survive the swarm, unfortunately. I really am not that strong. So I might end up having to reset anyway. Take some extra of that. Maybe take some jump height. Just so I can jump. Okay, actually, I'm going to try to survive the swarm by grabbing that thing over here. Nice, okay. It's a little sketchy, but it worked out. Here, grab this health thing. Nice, and we have another one actually. Maybe I can melt down this guy. Not really. Okay. That was wishful thinking. Do have one of my microwaves over here, so I'm going to start microwaving my keys. I do need to get some more keys going. Looking for... I think we're just looking for our Chaos Dome now, I believe, so... That'll be our last. Let me grab this, actually, just so I don't die. Projectile count for sure. I'm basically just going to take a lot of the upgrades for weapons that have projectile count just so that I can actually like start melting things down a little bit. Nice, we got a little bit of extra shield. Didn't really need it, but why not? Let's grab this. Beer is really bad, unfortunately. That's not what we want. Alright, now let's go and grab our other like difficulty shrines and stuff. Okay, you got right here. I'm gonna take the idle juice, honestly. The moldy cheese would be kind of nice to have as well, but I think I'd rather have the idle juice just for when I am with the ghosts. We do have another shady guy over there, which I can check out what he's got. Definitely gonna take the pickup range again. I'm not gonna count on getting a magnet in stage 1 with all the other legendaries that I've gotten, so okay, definitely gonna take the time bracelet. Those are also really good because they stack against all the other XP gain that you have. So if you have like XP gain from your tomes or shrines and stuff, it will multiply against those, which is really nice. I've even seen a couple of strategies that go like microwave those time bracelets just for that reason alone. Take out the frog for a chest, maybe? Oh, I have to take out a couple, don't I? The last one, unfortunately, but it's alright. Okay, let's try to take this guy out before the swarm wave starts again. I don't really want to deal with that. Okay, nice. We have this frog that we can try to kill here. I'm gonna maybe grab the I don't have the soul harvester yet. I'm gonna be struggling to kill a lot of these things until I get it. If I get it, that is. Alright, grab this. Alright, I need to go microwave now. I really need to go microwave now. That's nice. Take extra difficulty. I do have one more Moai, which is kind of nice, dude. Okay, I think my rage ended. Let me go microwave first, honestly. I want to make sure I have... We're opening up some chests. Okay, nice. I didn't take the time bracelet, which is really nice. Oh, okay, chill. Take the damage tome upgrade. Let me grab this too. Take the extra difficulty. Let's open up some chests now. Unfortunately, I don't have Soul Harvester or like a green credit card, so it might be a little bit of a struggle to survive long in the endless stage, but we'll see how well we do. What's my difficulty's only 62. Okay, we really need to get our difficulty up. Okay, good news is that we're doing pretty good against the bosses, so I'm not too worried about like the final bosses, I think. It's just a matter of the ghosts at the end. Extra attack speed is nice. A little extra difficulty. Nice, red card is great. Let's go grab this guy. This chest. Nice. Time bracelets. Nice. Time bracelets. Let's get some of these. Nice. Okay. One of those is great. Now I can actually ban the next one that I see. It's a magnet. Okay, it is. Let's just grab this. Okay, beer is really bad, unfortunately, but whatever. I'm gonna take some more pickup range, absolutely. That'll help me with picking up more XP shards when I'm just standing at the portal. Nice, Slurp gloves. Just getting one of those is all I need, so the next time I see it I can ban it. Nice. Okay, I can ban that now. Nice, I'll take another key. to spawn the bosses here soon, so I'm just gonna kind of open up a couple of these last chests here. I don't want to grab this before I go spawn the bosses. I need to spawn them like really soon though, so need to be a little careful. Do not have the soul harvester. Ooh. Okay, I have plenty of evasion. I don't need evasion. I was gonna take maybe evasion just so that I don't like immediately die when things start to go sour, but I think I'm okay. Spiky shield's a ban. Yeah, let's grab this. And let's hope that we don't die. Nice. Okay, that's huge. I'm basically relying on my weapons at this point to kill. So I think they're doing a pretty good job, honestly. It's not... I think that's the benefit of having 4 weapons instead of 3, is that you don't like necessarily have to have that like soul harvester start for it to still be possible to kill, but I am still really hoping I get a soul harvester before leaving stage 1. Okay, ban now. Let's ban after 1. Pick the extra bit of difficulty. I'm gonna take an extra executioner upgrade there. Take XP. Difficulty. Take some damage. Difficulty. Chaos Tome. Movement speed is nice. Take I might take the Dexy upgrade here because I really do need to have like something other than difficulty in order to survive a little bit longer, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I take XP here. Yeah. All right, let's see how long we can survive. Level 57 is not bad. XP there. What are we at it for XP? We were at 2.2 before those last 2 upgrades. 2.4 is not bad. I think I've taken enough katana. It might be worth like upgrading like 1 weapon pretty high, so that way maybe that's the thing that starts killing things faster. Take some XP. What's my luck at? 122. Okay, that's not bad. Take some XP there. So we did miss one of our Moais. I think it was just in a corner that we didn't go into, so that's not the worst in the world. It does kind of suck, but it's not the end of the world. Grab a little extra difficulty here. Okay, they're starting to push me around a little bit. I might end up having to like leave pretty soon, but we'll see if we can survive a little bit longer. This might bite me in the ass though. Okay, yep, yeah, that's not good. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, so that sucks, but we can grab this chest and we can leave. Might greed it just a little bit longer and see if I can stay just a little bit longer, but that's probably gonna... Okay, yeah, there was no way. So Soul Harvesterless start, unfortunately. We did get 3 legendaries, which isn't bad, but yeah, it isn't the start that we're really looking for. I'm gonna look around a little bit and see if it feels like this is worth staying in. What's my damage at? My damage is pretty decent. It's at 6.6, so it's not the worst. I might be able to manage this. Difficulty 130, it's not bad, it's not great. I kind of want to try these Moais though and see if I can get anything decent. Green credit card is nice. I will take that. Might be a little crazy to take green credit card, especially not having the Kevin Golden Shield combo, but I honestly think it's fine. Okay, elite spawn increase is really great there. We'll take that. That's just for getting XP. It will give you like, I think it's 10 times XP. Then like each elite will give you 10 basically XP that a normal enemy would drop. Alright, let's grab this. Okay, lightning orb is great. Now we got a little bit of crowd control or CC action going. That's great. Okay, what do you got? I might take a backpack here. An extra projectile doesn't hurt. You got definitely not taking the beer, but I might take the beacon because these two kind of suck anyway, and I might as well just get something for more shrines on the next stage anyway, so I'll take that. Alright, definitely want to start microwaving my keys here. Power up drop chance, absolutely. I need as much of that as I can get. I want to take the XP gain, but I think the smarter choice is actually just the power multiplier. That will help me like last a little bit longer in stage 2 and 3. I didn't pay attention to what it took the last time I microwaved a key. Hopefully it didn't take any of my time bracelets. It took a cheese and I think, I don't know what the other thing it took. Yeah, our weapons are doing pretty good against these guys though. Like, we have a solid amount of damage going here. I think it's definitely worth like staying a little bit to... And now I probably shouldn't open up these chests, but I do have the green credit card, so I am kind of like using it as a way to get a little bit more luck. Okay, here I kind of want to take Beefy Ring, but here's the thing, is that it's only going to give me like a little bit of extra damage. I'm going to get a lot more. I would rather almost re-roll it just to try to get something else. Nice. Okay, that's perfect. I'll take that. Okay, I'll take the XP tome. Need as much of that as we can get. Now I'm kind of trying to just get these greed shrines before the swarm hits. Now there is one that I won't be able to like grab immediately. How many jumps? Okay, I only have 3 jumps actually, so I'm not gonna be able to get up there, I don't think. But I am just gonna sit down here and try to farm them. Take the extra difficulty. Take the cursed tome. Okay, I'm gonna just stand still, hope that my okay, maybe that's a bad choice. I was hoping that my idle juices would do something for me there, but they don't appear to be. Little Chaos Tome. And I am taking a little bit of Chaos Tome upgrades as well, hoping for a little bit of pickup range. That would be pretty nice to get. Projectile count's also great. The curse there. Sometimes I accidentally right click and that's making me manually aim the shotgun when I don't want to be. I feel like I should almost trim that. Can I unbind that key? Controls. Aim. Yes. Okay, let's unbind that key. I don't want to aim right now, at least. If I want to change that, I'll go back and change that. Alright. So we got a couple of drops in the corner there at least. Not going to be like the best drops. We're kind of looking more for the time stops and the shields, but that's alright. think I'm gonna take the crit chance here. Definitely the crit chance. I will take... Honestly, since the HP regen's gonna do nothing for me and the burger's gonna do nothing for me, I might as well just take the scarf even though I don't really want it. I'd rather just have it banned and then not have to see it again. But no harm in taking it if it's just gonna only net benefit me there. Alright, let's get the rest of our shrines, I think. I'm gonna leave the ones in the bottom right there. Or maybe I shouldn't, actually. Now, I don't necessarily think I need lifesteal. So I'm gonna take the attack speed. I don't need the lifesteal because I don't have Kevin. So right now, I think I'm doing okay in terms of my health because I don't have Kevin beating my ass 24/7, so that's nice. Okay, crit chance also. Gonna take that. I don't want as much of that as I can get. Alright. Alright, drop chance is great. Take that. I do have 5 jumps now, which is kind of nice. Okay, I want to go grab that last green shrine before I forget about it. Alright. I might take one of these magnets. I have 4 magnets, so yeah, I'm definitely going to take one of these. That. That, yes. Taking all the XP and difficulty I can kind of get my hands on. With taking a 4th weapon, it does make it a little harder to get your rolls for these, so taking them when you see them is pretty good. I kind of want to try to like balance out my difficulty and XP as much as I kind of can. XP gain there, I'll take. I do have 4 time bracelets, which is also really nice. And I could maybe try to go into the southwest corner and get some drops drop in there. Maybe that's a good idea. Honestly, I'll probably take the armor because if I take 9% evasion, it's only going to give me like what, 2% more. Damn armor. Grab this chest before going up there. Nice, a little extra difficulty, I will take that. Now, the reason I'm coming up here is because this is where I'm going to be kind of like hanging out when I am just trying to push for as long as I can into the final ghost wave. And I want to have my power-ups kind of close by me, so that's the reason for coming up here. I'd ideally like to see some time stops. Maybe some shields as well. But mostly time stops. Those are the things that I'm really hoping for. So I think we're gonna take, I want to say the shotgun upgrade, but it's hard to tell if I should take chaos here. I think I should probably take chaos. That was bad, unfortunately, but whatever. Take the fire staff. Take the XP. Cursed. XP. Take a shotgun upgrade, sure. some extra XP there. Kind of want to just take a magnet, just try to see if I can get some quick level ups here. P. Make some more difficulty, XP, difficulty. Now I think I'm gonna just kind of like hang out up here until I have to go fight the boss like at 0. So that way I can kind of get as much XP as I can before that point without having to have like the Sucky magnet, and then hopefully get like my XP and my difficulty up. Now if I remember correct, difficulty for stage 2, the difficulty that I need to hit for the ghost wave is 514% for it to give me the max spawns. So that's what I'm gonna kind of be targeting. I don't necessarily need the 600% like, you know, most people have kind of gone for before. But yeah, the XP. And okay, we don't really have that great of like luck stat yet, so I kind of want to wait until we start to kind of get a higher luck stat before opening up some of these chests. Part of me wants to open up like 1 or 2, but at the same time I know it's just going to give me dog shit. I am going to wait. Ideally like the... Okay, we did get a... Nice, we did get a time stop, which is great. What I'm looking for is probably around like 1,000 luck before I start opening up chests. If I look on the wiki for luck, 1,000 luck gives me about a 33% chance almost of a legendary and like a 30% chance of an epic. So that's kind of what I want to see, is about a 60% chance to get an epic or a legendary before I start opening up chests. So I'm going to take the difficulty there. Need to get it up as much as I can. I feel like I'm losing a couple of spawns by not being like close to this edge, so I'm gonna stay right here. My damage is pretty decent though. It's at 12. I mean, it's climbing now because of my idle juices, but I think without the idle juices it was about 12, so that's not bad. I will take that. Let's take the katana upgrade. Let's take Chaos Tome. A little bit of movement speed is nice. I'll take that. Dexy upgrade. Curse Tome, yes. And then once that timer hits 0, I am gonna leave here and go down to go fight the bosses, and that will also kind of give me like a magnet of a sort, so I don't have to worry about all the XP that I'm leaving up here. I'll definitely take the damage. Take fire staff, sure. Katana. Take Curse Tome. Take XP. Alright. Take some more XP there. Fire staff upgrade. Let's go fight this boss. I think maybe I'll start opening up chests once it starts to get around like 600% luck, because I think with my green credit cards, my luck will kind of get up a decent amount without having to wait for my passive upgrades. Like maybe I'll just open up the chests here that these bosses drop before, and then I'll see if I want to keep opening up. Diff. but it's not too bad. Or okay, take the XP upgrade. Now this is not looking too hot, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna end up dead here. Damn. All right. Unfortunate. I do really believe that having a soul harvester there would have made things possible. And maybe I played that bad. I don't know. It's been a little minute since I've had the time to be able to just play this game. So just been working a lot and stuff. So a little bit out of practice. Let's try again and see how we do. Nice. Early shotgun is really nice. Yeah, we do have a... Nice, we do have a key there. And do we have soul harvester? We do not. We have a big bonk. 168. I mean, 168 is not bad, so it's not too pricey, but again, soul harvester is really, really clutch for stage 1. Take the curse doll. Yeah, I want those. Can I jump around this? What am I doing? Damn. Took entirely too long to do that. Let's take some extra difficulty there. Skip, we don't need those upgrades. Alright, let's see what we get here. Nothing good. Sick. And I just want to look for my extra Moais, see if we can get that soul harvester. I might just reset if we don't get it, but okay, Slurp gloves here is kind of nice. That will help me with my health issue, but then I can also ban it if I see it in a chest. Alright, I think I might just reset this one. Not really thinking that this is going to end up working out in my favor. I'm going to maybe check like one more Moai though before I give up on it. We have 2 white microwaves, which is always good to see. Oh. Alright. Let's try again. See what we can get. So again, looking for like 8 or more Moais and shady guys, but also 2 microwaves. So this I'm gonna skip on because it doesn't have 2 microwaves. I am really, really looking for 2 white microwaves, but I think I can also play out a white and a blue, or a white and a purple. The legendary microwave is the most useless thing in this game, so if I see it, I'm insta resetting. Alright. Okay, nice, one of our weapons. Yeah, this is looking like Mount Everest right now. I don't like this. I don't know why I bought that. I should have taken that luck, but whatever. So, let's see. Are we gonna get anything of value here? We have 1 white microwave there. That's over there. That's one of my Moais. Alright, just gonna reset it. I'm looking for that soul harvester start, so I'm just gonna reset. Here, Probably I'll end up taking the Echo Shard once I can afford it. Let's get this boss shrine there. Boss portal. Nice. I think I'm gonna take the shotgun. We do have 4 boss curses. Wow. Okay. So I am going to try to get as many of those as I can before the 7-minute spawn. But we'll see if we can manage that or not. Nice. Extra projectile on the shotgun I will take. Does look like we'll find at least most of our boss curses. Though that might make things a little hairy if I really don't find that Soul Harvester. This could be really, really bad. I might take a little bit of lifesteal here because I don't have like anything healing me right now. Take the time bracelet. Thank you. I will, as much as I want to take the shotgun upgrade, I need my tomes. We have another Moai over there. Got some little bit of luck here. Gonna take the cheese. Didn't really want to, but I used a lot of refreshes on that, so I need to take something. Okay, take the key for sure. A shotgun damage upgrade, that's pretty nice. I'll take that upgrade for the shotgun. We do have all of our bosses, so this could end up really, really bad. We'll see. I'll have to kill 5 bosses, and I'm not really well equipped enough to handle 5 bosses. I can maybe handle like 2 or 3, but 5 is pretty hairy, especially if it ends up being the pigs. I can maybe work my, oh my god! You guys did not die. An extra projectile is great. I do want that pickup range, but an extra projectile is kind of what I need right now. Some of this XP, nice. Maybe there's a chance we survive the bosses here. Okay, that's a banish. We don't need that. Nice XP tome, that's great. We had 2 white microwaves. Oh, okay. Take the anvil. I wish it was the soul harvester, but I won't complain about an anvil. Maybe if I can get some more shotgun upgrades, this would be pretty nice. Not doing too bad against the pigs, honestly. Though if I do have to fight the pigs and the swarm at the same time, this might get really bad. I don't know if I'm equipped enough to handle the swarm. This might end up with me dead here. Yeah. Damn. I feel like if I got a little bit better luck with some of my upgrades there. Getting some like, oh, there was a yellow vendor there. I might have been able to get like more projectiles on my shotgun, and I think that that would have carried me through that swarm wave. I had a feeling though that that swarm wave is gonna screw me over. All right, this is decent. Okay, Echo Shard will be the thing I think I'd take there. I say decent even though it's 4 Moais, 5 Shady Guys, 3 Boss Curses. Like, that's actually really good. Take extra damage. Let's see. Nice extra projectile is always good to see. I'll probably take the feathers, honestly, unless I'm just not getting projectiles. So I will take the power multiplier, though. That'll help me, like, long term. Yeah, this map really does kind of suck in terms of the elevation changes, but I think I can manage okay. Take the power up drop chance for sure. Let's projectile count. Would love to see a different weapon instead of projectile count, but that's okay. I was tempted to take the extra projectile again on the fire staff, but I really need to just get all my build going before I get that greedy. Alright, drop chance again. I do want that pickup range, so I probably should have taken that. Oh my god, I might die. Wow, okay, I couldn't move. What was that? What was that? Maybe I should title this video How to Throw a Good Seed. Damn. Alright, let's keep rolling, keep rolling. I'm also trying to keep my eye out when I'm resetting for, like, maybe a seed that isn't the best, but, like, maybe I see a yellow hat vendor or, like, a Moai that's, like, right there, so I can just quickly check it and see. I haven't done that too much in the past, but I kind of want to start doing that. Just maybe see more Moais and Shady Guy options. I'm going to take the power drop chance. Crit chance would be nice too, but I want the power drop chance to be high. Okay, gonna take the difficulty. Gonna take the XP tome. Let's see what we got down here. Okay, we got feathers. It's not bad. Keep moving. I need to find those Moais pretty quick here, so I think I need to skip a lot of these charge shrines and just go for those. I kind of have a bad habit of kind of wasting time on those charge shrines a little too early when I haven't vetted the seed yet. Okay, I'm gonna take this one in the corner because I really don't want to come back into this corner and get screwed over by spawns. I say that as I'm probably gonna get screwed over by spawns here. What do you got? Take the extra luck. Alright, pickup range is nice. I will take that. For sure, I'm gonna take that. As much as that XP tome looks great, I need my build. More importantly, I need my weapons. Okay, that's really poor play by me. I should take the key, but I really need something here. Something, man. Probably gonna end up with me dead or... Oh my god, I don't know how I didn't die there. Like, where are my Moais at? Oh my god. Wasted all that time just for one of my microwaves being a legendary microwave. Even if I had more legendaries in that stage, I wouldn't use it. I wanted to try this one a little bit. See if there's anything here. Even though it's only 7. Okay, I got a key instantly. That's really, really nice. Honestly, I could take the luck here, but I kind of want to just take the extra projectile speed if it's going to help my my fire staff a little bit. Okay, I see a Moai over there. Range, I'll take that. It's nothing good, okay. What we got here? Okay, free chest was free, thank you. Microwaves. Okay, we do have 2 white microwaves. The projectile. I just used my microwave here. While I'm here, I might as well just... I don't know if I microwaved the right thing. I think I did. Yeah. It's damaged home. Shield is great, I need that. Take the Dexy upgrade, sure. Range, yes, thank you. Yeah, these Moais have been really, really bad. They've, I think, all been 2 item Moais, which, if you don't know, whenever you see 2 items there, those Moais end up using about half your luck stat for the items that it generates, so it's really bad for more than just the fact that you're only seeing 2 items. It's just you get crappy 2 items. Not that I have like a high enough luck stat for that to matter right now, but yeah, it's just on average it's gonna be not that great. Need that. That really sucks. Might be a reset, honestly. Probably should have reset long ago, but I kind of played it out a little bit, just hoping. Last moai. Let's just check it and then we'll leave if it doesn't have the soul harvester. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Definitely playing this one. God damn. 9 shady guys. I get some like projectile or something maybe. Vibration. Moai. Okay, I kind of want to check that, so I will go back down there for it. As unfortunate as that is to backtrack. Okay, I need that movement speed. Okay, I want to take this just to get a chest here. Nice, Chaos Tome. Difficulty. Probably could have rolled it actually since I only have 2 moais, but I'm alright. I'd rather save my money anyway for the shady guys if they have something good. Okay, like we got right here. Come on, please soul harvester. Anvil's not bad, 238. Okay. Keep that in mind. Gotta grab this. 124? Oh my god. That's possibly the cheapest soul harvester I've ever seen. That's insane. That is insane. Alright, now I need to go look for my greed shrines. I need my difficulty to get up. I'll take the Echo Shard there. Take the Curse Doll. Just need to be a little careful not to go too fast, otherwise I'll end up running into some enemies that I don't mean to, and then I'm gonna end up dead. Oh. I think Sucky Magnet's the play. Absolutely. Wow. I'm gonna get Sucky Magnet, Anvil, and Soul Harvester. Okay, this is a little insane. I need to kind of lock in here. I really also need my other weapons or something, because I'm not able to really kill that fast right now. Maybe some extra attack speed would be nice. Oh my god. No way. A Warudo, honestly? Ooh. Do I take the Warudo or do I take the Ice Cube for the CC? Or another Soul Harvester for extra damage. Oh my god, okay, hold up. I need to kind of think about this for a second. So for items here, so what does an extra Soul Harvester do for me in terms of damage? It's going to be 8 plus the player level times the number of copies times... Oh, then minus 9 for... Okay, level 10, 1.0 damage multiplier. It kind of doubles the damage. Okay, I do think that maybe it's not worth it to take the Warudo because, I mean, while that might let me stay longer and, like, I can greed pretty hard, I kind of want to just get more kills faster and try to play it smart. Ice Cube. Okay, Ice Cube here. One copy of it, even though it says only 20% chance, is actually a 28% chance to proc. At least for the ice damage proc chance. The freeze chance is 40%. I think the smart choice is the ice cube. I think that's what I'm gonna take. Because that might help me, like, stay longer in the, yeah. Nice, I need that. I can't die here. This would be really, really bad. I probably should use I need to use my refreshes on my level ups now. Where is he fucking flying in from? Need my weapons. I really need that, like, shotgun or something. That would be really sick. Projectile count is sick. I will take that. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Nice. Alright, I got my build. Now I just need to not throw. Difficulty impossible. Get my XP and my difficulty up. I kind of want to take the electric plug, but I think I should take the wrench. I'm gonna take the wrench. I don't have Kevin to make use of electric plug as well as it normally is, so. Honestly, I kind of want the XP or HP regen right now because my HP is not regenning. Need some lifesteal maybe. A little bit of lifesteal would go a long way. Take the extra difficulty, I think, even though the crit chance is kind of nice to take here because I don't have any crit chance. I'm gonna take the difficulty. Movement speed, okay, nice. I need to make my rounds around the map here. I can take this. I don't really need to wait on anything for that. And I want to go get the anvil. Where is that at? Alright, nice. I need a little bit of shield here. Some extra shotgun there. Is this you? Yes, it is. The OP lamp is also really good there, but I think getting my anvil is super huge. Okay, we'll take the feathers. Need an extra jump is really, really clutch. Do I have all my... Okay, I do have all my greed shrines, which is great. Don't need to worry about that anymore. Oh, I want the extra jump again, because I want to... Yeah, I'm going to take the extra jump. I need that extra jump sooner rather than later. Okay, nice crit chance. I will take that. Let's go get our charge shrines over here. Difficulty's looking pretty decent. It's at 77%. Not too sad about that. Might take the damage here. Nice. Okay, I do want to take a little bit of lifesteal here. I could take the extra difficulty again, but just getting that right now is really nice. I do also need to find a key really, really bad. I really need that key. What's my elite spawn increase? It hasn't been increased, so let's take some elite spawn increase, and yes, I will take the power drop chance, absolutely. A little damage there. Take projectile count on katana. Ring is great, love that. Okay, let's not do that again. Damn. I don't have to worry about nothing. Yes, projectile count, thank you. Okay, let's not die here. Open up one or two of these chests, trying to look for a key, maybe. Okay, fortunate. Yes, projectile, thank you. Oh my god. Yeah. Damn, alright. I will take a spicy meatball, anvil, magnet, ice cube, soul harvester start. That's a crazy fucking lineup, god damn. All I need is that key, though. Grab this to melt these guys down. Nice. Okay, perfect. Oh my god. Hello? I might need to check my PC after this. Damn. What? I don't remember the last time I've gotten this lucky. That's insane. And now I got plenty of time to go grab my other microwave, which is also another white microwave. Maybe grab some chests, kind of like down that left and right side or something, and then get the hell out of here. Probably go down the right side here, because I don't think time to hit that left side. Nice, and it didn't take the watch, which is great, or the time bracelet. Now, let's see if not taking that Rudo bites me in the ass, though. I suspect that was probably the right choice in this, but we shall see. Nice, okay. Pick one of those and then I can ban it after that. Nice, I can ban that. Oh my god. Alright. That's a little insane. And the fact that I really didn't get any duplicates, like... Wow. Okay. I need to turn off my light because it's getting a little dark out. Let's maybe go with XP, I think, here. Yeah. I got enough projectiles, I think. I got 4 extra projectiles plus all the projectiles that are on my weapons and stuff. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I need some extra difficulty, but is the shotgun upgrade worth it here? Damage and crit chance. I definitely feel like I want to, like, upgrade a weapon high enough so that way it can keep kind of killing further and further. So I am going to take that over the difficulty. If the difficulty was a higher upgrade, I probably would have taken that. Let's do Chaos Tome. A little extra shield, that's not bad. I'm curious to see how that Ice Cube fares. Nice. And a green credit card. I'll take the XP difficulty there. Oh, I didn't realize that this guy spawned elsewhere. Damage. Nice. Another key. Okay. A little crazy. I do want more difficulty though. I am really lacking on my difficulty. I need to focus up on that. I've taken a little bit too much XP gain, I think, instead of difficulty. Let's open up a couple of chests here though, if we are able to. Need to still be a little careful because my my souls from the soul harvester don't kind of like catch up to me, I guess, for like a little bit there. So I need to just make sure I'm not sliding all the way down into my death. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to be very careful here. Let's just get to the exit. Let's not fuck around. Little chaos. Wow, how are they already touching me? Maybe I need to take some extra weapon upgrades. I think that's probably what I need. That's really unfortunate, damn. Okay, it doesn't look like the... I'm gonna take that. It doesn't really look like the ice cube is really doing too much for me, I will say. Like, I'm not seeing many of them get crowd controlled. So perhaps that was a bad choice. I probably should have taken Warudo or the extra soul harvester. Okay, this is not good. Let's get a little extra damage so that I'm not like dying immediately, maybe. Okay, I might need to end up leaving, unfortunately. This sucks. I would love to stay a little longer. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I probably could have managed to stay longer, but honestly, I don't really care to risk it that much. Getting about, like, how much did I have? Like, okay, I would have liked more kills. I think my difficulty scaling was just really, really bad there. I think if I focused a little bit more on difficulty, I probably could have had a much more insane run. That's also why, like, taking a fourth weapon kind of hurts you, because if you aren't able to roll your difficulty as much, then you're not going to be able to get as far into the first stage. Or like get as many level ups as you can in your first stage. And kills. So I am looking for the boss curse and the greed shrines. Just get those, and then maybe also the microwave would be nice to see. Hopefully it's white microwave so I can really just get all my keys. Okay, here really nothing helps me. I might just take the thunder mitts, just get rid of them. The extra size. Okay. Shit. Okay, another Sucky magnet. But I honestly think the time bracelet's gonna be more worth it here. That should just help my XP gain. No real point in taking another Sucky magnet. I already have one. I don't think I need to. It will like decrease the amount of time it takes before you get your XP to like get sucked towards you, but honestly I don't really care too much about that. I'm gonna probably be okay anyways. Seen the boss curse, which is really unfortunate. I'll take that. We're probably missing out on the boss here, but that's alright. I'm gonna duplicate my keys here. Okay, I have 3 extra jumps. I might be able to make it in the southwest corner, but I don't know for sure. Okay, what's my luck at? Almost 200. Not the best, but not the worst. We'll take a chonk blade though, thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the top southwest corner yet. Probably should, but I think I'm gonna wait. I'll wait till the second swarm. Though I am a little out of the way from where I'd like all the power-ups to drop at, so this kind of sucks, but I think I'll be okay. Get some extra difficulty there, take some more diff. grab some of these shrines. Maybe get some extra power-up drop chance before I get up in that other corner. Maybe find this damn boss curse. Nice, okay. Speak it into existence. Might grab a couple of these chests. Nice. That's great. I like that. Okay, I'll take that too. Not bad. I should have taken the XP tome there, but that's alright. Okay, I think I will, much as I want the extra jump, I'm gonna take the power up multiplier because now is kind of like when I need to actually start getting more of that. And I need more drop chance too. I really do need some more drop chance. Gold gain? Yeah, I will take gold gain. Nice, beefy ring. It's over here. Oh, that's one of my curses. Or, challenge shrines. Elites. Nice. Beefy ring. Yes, thank you. Let's get these. I think it's at 3 minutes that the... Or it's not at 3 minutes, it's like something else. Might be at 3 minutes, I don't know. Just trying to figure out when I should be in the southwest corner. I want to try to get as many of these charge shrines as I can, hoping for some more power up drop chance. Difficulty. Some max HP now that I have like some beefy rings and stuff. That'll be nice. First home, yes. Take some extra damage. That'll multiply against all my chaos, or not chaos, damage tome upgrades. Take some multiplier. And then once I grab this one, I'm gonna go up there, I think. Take some extra size. I didn't need to be up here yet. I can maybe get one or two more of these charge shrines. It is at 3 minutes. I'm almost certain of that now. I could do crit damage. That's not bad. I'll grab this magnet too. It's not gonna really do much different. So we're up here just in time. As much difficulty as I can get. XP tome, chaos tome. This crit damage roll. Cool. Like to see that. Let's get some XP difficulty. Nice. Should have taken the difficulty there, but it's alright. I got a lot of good difficulty rolls there, which is awesome. Love to see that. Slowly recovering. Projectile. Okay, nice. I also got a little bit of extra power of drop chance. Like to see that. Cursed Tome. The XP, the Cursed Tome. XP Tome, Cursed Tome. Just want to try to get my difficulty maxed out as soon as I can. I'm taking a lot of difficulty in XP. That's basically what I'm looking for here. I'll take the Katana upgrade. Take a Chaos Tome. Oh, nice. Power drop chance 13% again. Like that. Love that. Alright, now I think the game plan is probably to stay up here until the until I need to go down and fight the bosses, so that way I can get as many of the power-ups up here as I can. Got a little extra projectile count too, not bad. Getting there with my XP gain, I'm pretty close to maxing that out. And then also my difficulty, I need like 517 I think for, let me just check that again, player stats, difficulty 514% for stage 2. So that's what I'm looking for. I need about 100. Maybe I'll take one of these speed things to get over to the exit to fight our bosses once I'm ready to do that. You have a decent amount of luck here. It could be worth it to open up a couple of chests. Maybe these 3 here. Once it reaches like 30 seconds, maybe I'll open up a couple. I don't know why I haven't turned off the effects yet. I'm so sorry for anybody that is struggling to see. There we go. That's looking better. Let's get that XP. XP upgrade. I'll open up these guys. Okay, nice. Nice, love that. Nice, love that too. 8.7 now for XP gain because of that. Now 8.9. Prepare ourselves. We got to get to the boss portal to kill them before moving on. Take the XP. I need to just max that out. Sure. Got an elite spawn increase one out of that. That's really nice. 25%. This is looking pretty good. I'd say this is a pretty solid target, like 20k kills by the end of stage 1 or stage 2. You know, before you go into the ghost phase. So I'm pretty happy with the result there. But I am kind of hoping for a little extra difficulty to really cap it out. Yeah, I will take the extra difficulty. Yep. Extra damage. Alright. Let's get our asses over to the portal. Let's kill the bosses before they get too difficult, and we're not able to kill them. they are not a problem at all. Awesome. Yeah, I'll take the extra difficulty and XP there. Difficulty. Just gonna open these up. Might as well like get a couple. All right, that was really bad. We're almost at the cap now for difficulty, so not too worried about taking too much extra difficulty. I will just take, like when I see purple and below, I think I'll take it just so that I can take lower difficulty upgrades. Yeah, I think now, let's open this up maybe. Big plug, don't really need that. Here, I'll take one last large upgrade for Cursed Dummy, even though it won't be the last, because I will need to take a couple more before it's maxed out. Let's take XP there, Cursed Chaos Tome, nice. I'll take XP to skip. So now that I'm at 10 XP, I can just take XP Tome to skip. This is the cap for XP. And I'm looking for any like low upgrades in difficulty, because now that I'm past 514%, I won't get any more spawns. They're just gonna make the ghosts more difficult. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking for lower upgrades on that at this point. And the only green things I have left on the map are magnets, so I might just activate them just so I don't have to look at them anymore. And they're not like cluttering my view. Some good shotgun upgrades there. Don't need XP gain or difficulty, so I'm gonna take that. Nice, got a lot of elite spawn increase right there. That was actually huge. I'll take the damage upgrade. I don't really care about the fire staff, so if you see me taking like a green fire staff, it's over like some blues or purples or anything like that. It's mostly just as a skip, because fire staff doesn't really do like all that much. It's just kind of like you have to take it because it's your fox's weapon. Take some extra katana, some shotgun. Katana, shotgun, Dexy, katana. Let's get a little bit up on katana too. Nice. Okay, I can ban that. Okay, damage tome there. Let's do chaos here. Just skip, damage there. Nice. Alright, we got like 648%, so not at where we want for luck just yet, but we'll get there fairly soon, I think. Especially if we keep rolling these legendary Chaos Tome upgrades, then yeah, it might look pretty good for us here. Damage tome. Speed is nice, love that. Alright, I think here think we will probably just take the extra luck. I don't think we really need jump height. I think an HP regen just really doesn't do a whole lot for us, so the luck I think is going to be what we take. Situated here. Alright, let's take the luck. And alright. Take some fire staff there. Take some damage, Executioner, Katana, Chaos Tome damage. Alright, so we got our shotgun maxed out now. Once we get some pots, I think, you know, obviously we'll have some more upgrades to do on that, but don't have any of those yet. Nice. Let's open up some of these chests. We're getting kind of close to that, that 1,000 mark, so we can start opening up some of these. Pretty good here. About to get all of our weapons and tomes upgraded. Do we have one of these? We do not, so I will take one of them. Then we'll ban the next one that we see. I'm going to kind of leave some of the chests that are around the portal just in case we don't have enough to afford all the chests on this stage. We should, I think, be okay, but we are a little low on cash. Nice. Let's grab XP just to get all those upgrades. I do have, like, I would like a little extra gold gain, honestly, out of my Chaos Tome, so if I can roll some of that, that would be really nice. HP is nice. Didn't need the... Okay, we can banish that now. Bot is nice. Thank you. Chest over here, but hopefully not take any damage. A little sketchy, but we did alright. Let's get this going. Alright, banish that. That's nice. I think the only banish that we're left with is Soul Harvester now. Now, one thing that could be kind of concerning is that with taking all of these, what's that called? Green credit cards as well, we could end up with the chest cost issue. So we'll see if we run into that. I'm kind of hoping that we'll do at least all right. Like, I want to at least open up half the chests on stage 3. If it's not too much to ask. Nice, power up drop chance is huge. We're at 2.2, which is honestly like not terrible. For stage 2, that's not bad. I will take that. Nice. Nice. All right, we are looking for that. We need one more. Though potentially it could be a good idea to not get one if, you know, if we can help it. Obviously, I can't control that. But if we don't get one in stage 2, that could honestly be a play because I can get one from a vendor in stage 3, potentially, if I'm lucky enough. And then I can get 3 OP lamps. Don't know if that's gonna be how it works out though, so not holding my breath for that, but just kind of speaking it out there so that maybe I manifest it in some way. Alright, I did not want to take that legendary cursed tome. I need to be a little bit more careful now that I realize that I have that in rotation again. Let's try to grab some more of these. Nice. Alright, we didn't have a fork before. Definitely. Alright, but we are looking pretty bad in terms of our chest opening ability. Alright, that's really bad. Yeah, XP is fine. Power up multiplier, 56%. That's huge. Absolutely need that. Alright, thank God my keys are actually, like, still functional. Only have 13 keys, which I think by stage 2 I'm kind of hoping for, like, at least 15, so I'm not too far off, but it does hurt to not have 15 keys for sure. Okay, let's take XP there. I want to take like all those cursed tomes that are like purple and below so that I don't take more difficulty than I need to. Let's grab this chest that dropped back here. Nice. So I guess that's also another reason why, like, I think taking Magnet is still a good play, or Sucky Magnet, because right now I'm like, I have 29 pickup range. That is nowhere near enough to like suck in everything that's around me. Now, probably a lot of what I chose would have changed if I didn't take Sucky Magnet, but yeah, I think that it was definitely worth it to take the Sucky Magnet. I think I'll probably keep it on for most of my other runs. Alright, now we're out of money. Do we have any of those? I think we do maybe at the top. If I go back up there. Need to maybe look for the stonks if I have any of those drops up at the top again. Back up there here soon. Let's What's my gold gain? My gold gain hasn't gotten any increases, which kind of is unfortunate, but... Okay. Oh, I spoke it into existence. Love that. Those. Kind of curious to see what kind of chaos rolls we're gonna get. Movement speed, XP, difficulty, size. Damn. Got a lot of useless shit there. I think size was maybe the only like decent one. Nice. Beefy ring. Oh, we can kill this guy. Yes, another beefy ring. Nice, another beefy ring. Nice. Yeah, that's our last banish. So now I can go ahead and turn on the chest, skip chest animation so that I don't have to keep watching that opening animation every time that I get something. XP shard. That's awesome. I don't think we've pulled a lightning orb yet, which is interesting. Okay. Alright. Somebody needs to check my PC at this point. That's insane. I'm gonna have to really, I'm gonna have to take my computer in. That's crazy. I don't have a lightning orb yet. Proceeds to just instantly get a lightning orb. What is my luck this run? My luck has been insane. I haven't played it the best. Obviously, like, my stage 1 is not great, but... I don't know, I feel like just my casual luck stat here is kind of going crazy. I got a little bit more luck there. Alright, let's try to break open some of these chests here. Nice. Wasn't free, unfortunately, but it's alright. Alright, now... we're out of money. Out of the money. Okay, nice. Another beefy ring. That's huge. I'm just gonna open up like some of these pots here, just try to get a little bit more money. Yeah, I can open up another chest now. Yeah, that didn't help me. Alright. I guess let's just go to the top corner now. We can start, I think there's a couple of chests there that I didn't open, maybe. Did I open those? I think I might have opened those. Shit, there was a chest down here now. I want that. Nice, Spiky ring. Okay, we do have one of these stonks drops here. I wasted some kills going up that high, but I think we'll be okay. Nice, another beefy ring is huge. And we have like 2,000 luck. Let me look and see like what our percentages are. Like once I get 2,500 luck, we have a 53% chance for a legendary. So like by the time we hit stage 3, we'll have a 50-50 chance like every chest that we open to get a legendary, which is kind of sick. I was gonna say I am tempted to try to use the... you know what? I might have to go for the chest now before... Yeah, I don't trust that I'm gonna be able to survive long enough to be able to get those chests, like, immediately, so... I'm gonna go now. Try to open them up. I am kind of hoping that maybe there is a white microwave in the final stage. Okay, we did get our other OP lamp. Nice, all of those are free. That's awesome. Was kind of hoping that maybe the OP lamp would be something that we don't get until stage 3, just so that we can get that like 3rd or 4th one, but I think that's alright. Like, I'm not gonna complain about getting an OP lamp. Alright, we lost some kills there just coming back up here, but I think it was worth it just to get back in our spot. Now we only have one Warudo, so we won't really be able to use these what's it called, these shields. Hold on, there's the... take a quick break here. I'm back now. Alright, let's see. What do we get here? Nice. Okay, we did get another Warudo. That is actually massive. That means we can probably do like one shield. I would like to maybe get one more just as a safety net, but I'm not going to be too picky about it right now. Okay, we got pot. Cool. We can get some more level ups on our weapons. Nice, okay, another lightning orb. Forget how lightning orb scales. Maybe I'll look that up really quick. Items. Lightning orb. Right, okay, so one copy gives us a 26% chance to proc, but 2 copies gives us a 42% chance to proc, which is nice. I do love that. And then the stun chance with 2 copies is 42% instead of 26. It's the same scaling, it looks like, for the damage and the stun chance. Okay. Good to know. It is hyperbolic, so you don't need that many copies, but I think like at least having 2 or 3 copies is worth it. So I think out of stage 2, I'll be pretty happy if I can get to like 210,000 kills, I think. I don't know if I'll hit that, but I'm kind of just praying that maybe we do. I think also having the 4th weapon could really come in handy here. It will give us like extra chance to proc effects and stuff from our items, so The reason previously, you know, running 3 items is just so that you can roll your XP and your damage tomes, or not damage tomes, difficulty tomes over your weapons and such. Now that we're at this stage where we have all that up, it's actually kind of nice to have a 4th weapon. Our damage is looking really nice. I do have 15 beefy rings, so that really, really helps. I would like maybe a little bit more in terms of holy books and chonk plates, but not honestly. Having only 1 beer is actually pretty lucky. Normally I have like maybe 4 or so beers, so only having 1 is actually kind of nice. I think that's because I waited longer to start opening up chests in stage 2. Sometimes I kind of get a little ahead of myself and I try to get some earlier legendaries with like 300% luck, and that just ends up giving me glues and a bad time. So yeah, let's see how long we can push out stage 2. I'm just gonna kind of let this run for a little bit. If I have anything to say, then I'll chime back in, but I'm just gonna let this run for now. Alright, so I think now that the ghosts are not gonna like insta-die, I might just go and try to grab one of these shields and rage combos. That way maybe I survive like a little bit longer before they start to touch me. And also another thing that we don't have is idle juice, so that really does kind of hurt. Not having an idle juice is really unfortunate, because that can really help us with getting our damage up. So maybe we'll look for that in stage 3, see if we can get that. But yeah, that's just if I happen to get lucky with maybe a Moai or a shady guy that has idle juice. I kind of want to try to get another rage here. So yeah, once I get hit, I'll do a... Oh, we did get another Walrudo. That's actually huge. Okay, that's massive, actually. So we did hit our kind of goal of like 210 kills, so this is looking pretty nice. I'm not gonna, try to jinx it quite yet. So I'm just gonna kind of play it safe still. Nice, another beefy ring is massive. Every beefy ring that we have here, let's see, we have 20% for every 100 max HP, so that'd be times 237 is 4,740%. That is massive. Give me 1 second here. All right. Sorry, I just had a couple of things I need to take care of. All right, let's take our shotgun upgrade. Let's take another shotgun upgrade. So I think we'll probably get hit here in a second. Once we do, the thing that I'm gonna want to run towards is one of the shields and a rage. Definitely take those, and that way we can come back into this corner and hopefully just, kind of try to push it out a little bit longer. And then once I get hit again and my second Walrudo pops, I'm gonna grab the time stop, and then I'm gonna try to go to the other time stop that's on the map and wait there until the time stop goes away. I'll pick that one up, and then probably pick up those nukes that are over there, just get some extra kills, and then I'll go towards the exit. So that's the game plan. We'll see how that works. But oh, okay, we got the. Let's grab the shield. Let's grab this. Grab this. All right. Sit here until it pops again. We're looking good on kills. Pretty happy with this amount of kills so far, so maybe I can try to push it to like 230, I think. We'll see. I might be asking for too much though, considering my power up multiplier is not that great. Let's do Executioner and Shotgun, Executioner. Yeah, we'll probably get hit here in a second again. Alright. Need to get out of here. Okay, this guy is really not helping. Alright, and then we can go ahead and grab time stop there. I'm not gonna like try to push it out too much. I'm gonna grab this nuke. And then let's go ahead over to this other time stop over here. And I'll wait until this one goes away, and then I'll pick this up. We should have like a little bit of time to pick it up. It's CC cap only starts to decrease. Oh, okay, damn. That guy was quick. Alright. head towards the exit now. Not playing around. I do want to leave before my last Balrudo pops, if possible, so that way I can keep one. Nice. Okay, 225 is not bad. I will take that. Nice, we have 2 microwaves. This is huge. 3 boss curses is also really nice, so let's try to prioritize those. And then... yeah. We can also go for these Moais too. Beefy ring? Yeah, I'll take another beefy ring. Don't really need to microwave my keys right now. I could wait until I get... I probably should wait, honestly. It's fine. I'm just gonna do them. I'll have to remember to do that later, or before my chest cost gets too high. Okay, nice. We do have another. Okay, I think I'll take the lightning orb there. Just dagger. Okay. Let's get maybe a chonk plate here. Yeah, I like the chonk plate. Okay, we got our last boss curse now, finally. That's great. So I'm kind of looking for mostly power up drop chance and power up multiplier out of these. So I'm just hoping to see that. We'll see if we can get some. But once we kill these bosses, I think I might just book it to the southwest corner. Nice, we got another meatball. So now our meatball size is maxed out. Don't have to worry about that. Our attack speed is 180. I might just take the max HP for more damage. With all the beefy rings that I have, absolutely. Alright. Let's... I want to say it's at 6 minutes, so I might be a little late. Take the max HP. It wasn't at 6 minutes. What's wrong? I think it's at 5:30. You know what? I think I need to take the golden gain there, just so that maybe I have enough to open up all the chests, or more chests at least. All right, we'll go grab this one and then we'll go out there. Duration is nice. What's my duration at? 2.1. My elite spawn increase is at 4.1. I'll take the duration. That should help with like the CC duration as well. I believe like lightning orb and ice cube and stuff, so that should be pretty nice. Our portal is in the bottom, like leftish region, so that's actually huge. That'll be really great for being able to get out of here quickly. I don't have to worry about crossing the whole map. Okay. We do have a time stop at the edge there, that's nice. Let's get some more of these shrines, maybe hoping for some... Okay, we do have a lot of time stops actually on the map. That's pretty nice. Take some elite spawn increase. Even though, honestly, we probably don't need a bunch of extra levels. That's just going to help us with our luck stat by getting more levels, so it's probably better to take, like, the elite spawn, like, or elite damage increase instead of elite spawn increase. What's my crit damage at? 7.5. That's... okay. I don't think I need more crit damage. I think I'll take the max HP again for getting more out of my beefy rings. Don't need the HP regen or the shield, so I'll just take the extra luck. And then I think is it at 4 minutes, I want to say? I'll take the attack speed. Might be at 4 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing. Either that or 3:30. I think it probably... okay. Good thing I came up here. I need to remember that. It's at 5:30 and 4. Alright, I think I might just try to stay up here until it hits 0 again, just to get as many of the power-up drops to just drop up here. It's another beefy ring. Nice, another Wolverudo and another beefy ring. Love that. We do have 2 of the time stops up here. That's nice to see. Let's move a little bit just to get the powers to drop in a slightly different place. Kind of like having the power-ups like a little bit spread out, that way I'm not picking up 2 when I only need to pick up 1. That's why I'm kind of adjusting where I'm at right now. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. This is looking pretty good. I think this could be like an 800k run if I play my cards right, so that's what I'm kind of aiming for. I think by the end of stage 3, I think I want to see... is it like 550k, I want to say? Like 550k kills would be a great target to get. And I think I should be able to get that. I don't think I should have a problem getting there. I think we'll probably not be able to open up all the chests, but though we do have a lot of these stonks drops, so I mean, okay, it could very well be possible that we get all the chests just with the stonks drops alone. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. We do have 2 more challenges and then 1 more Moai to get as well, and we have to go get our other keys from the microwave. So I kind of want to do those first. And then I'll have 19 keys. Honestly, 19 keys for stage 3 is pretty good. I think that will... I think at 20 keys you have a 2/3 chance to get... oh, nice, another stonks drop. You have a 2/3 chance to get a free chest, so that should be pretty solid. I'm just hoping for maybe like 1 more time stop up here. We did get 1 more that dropped other than the 2 that we had previously, but I'm hoping for maybe 1 more. And then I might not take the stonks drop. Maybe I'll take 1, because I'm kind of hoping that in the last couple of charge shrines that I have, I get some extra power multiplier. I think that would be really sick. If I do grab one, it'll probably be one that's already on the map, not the ones that are up here. Alright. Let's get moving. Get these guys. And I could take the magnet. I don't need the magnet, so I might as well just take that. Okay, lead spawn increase is the only, like, decent one, right? Max HP, yeah. I don't really need the movement speed anymore, so I'm okay without it. Get our keys microwaved. I don't really need 2 more extra jumps, so I will take the lead spawn increase again. Now, I could also turn on like the auto leveler. I'm not going to. I do kind of prefer to pick my own upgrades just because when I do get like the wizard's hat, I like to be able to not take as high difficulty increases as I can. I think that just like, even, you know, just a little bit of decision making like that I think can help with pushing it just a little bit further. So even though it kind of is annoying to pick all the upgrades, I kind of prefer it. And our chest cost is like insane right now. So power up drop chance, yes. Yeah, it might be a stretch to say that we might be able to get all the chests, but we'll see. So I think I want to take the base damage, honestly, because that multiplies with all of our damage tome upgrades. So you see that we have, let's say, 10,115. Let's see what I get after this. Okay, maybe it wasn't that much. It was 10,115 before, so it gave me like 3x damage. Maybe the crit damage was better to take. Jump from the feathers. I would like to see an idle juice somewhere in here. That would be really nice. Get some gold gain. Got a wizard's hat. Maybe we can get some lucky chaos rolls. Okay, that's not a good start. Thorns for a chaos roll is not a good start. I will take the crit chance though. Okay, damage increase is nice to see. Gold gain I will take again. I do need as much gold gain as I can to open up all these chests. I was kind of hoping for power multiplier here. Okay, I do need to take the curse tome there. And that's alright. Nice! Okay. Again, check my PC, because that's crazy. I think I've gotten... I've just spoken things into existence at this point. Alright, let's grab this guy. Okay, I don't need the Coward's Cloak at all. I already have one and I don't have Kevin, so I'll take the Lightning Orb. Don't even have enough to open up the chest. That's crazy. Alright, let's go get our Stonks drops. I only have 2.1 on my power up multiplier, so it probably won't last as long as I would prefer it to, but maybe if I can roll some with the Chaos Tome, that would be nice. Damage to elites, damage evasion, max HP. Not what we're looking for. Just cost again. Love that. Alright, grab these. Start gold gain at 2.5. That's not bad. We still might be able to do a lot with that amount of gold gain. Open up enough chests to where it's not the worst. I would also love some more power of drop chance. We're only at 2.3 right now. I would like to get to like 3 maybe by the end of this stage, but I think that might be pushing it. Nice! Thank God. Thank God. Finally got an idle juice. That's really lucky. That's huge. Got some more weapon level ups here. Nice, another Walrudo is always loved. I will take that. How many do I have now? I have 7. Okay, that's massive actually. Having enough Walrudos for all of my shields is super handy. Alright, let's start moving again. Maybe get some of these chests that drop. Where did I have some? Okay, another Walrudo. Another Walrudo. Yeah, yeah. Love to see it. Okay, that I don't love to see. It wasn't even free. I'm just gonna grab these greed shrines just to get some extra gold from them. Don't really want to take the extra difficulty, but it's only 5% and 40% for the entire stage, so I will take it. Maybe some of these pots and stuff as well. Don't really need it for the luck though, I'm just looking for the gold. Okay, we have some more over here. Looks like it's giving me like 10,000. Yeah, 10,000 for each shrine, that's pretty good. Definitely worth it. And then we can go and grab... Yeah, that's insane. Some of these other stonks drops that I have. Try to get some more money. Open up some more chests. So something I'm gonna also have to remember is to time how long the time stops last. Sometimes I don't remember to do that, and I end up having to do a little bit of guesswork. So I need to be a little conscious of doing that this time, and then I can maybe make use of all these time stops that are here, because I do have a lot. Maybe grab another stonks here. Try to get as much money as we can, and then we'll try to go open up as many chests as we can before we have to kind of sit here. But we're almost at about half of the chests here, so that's kind of what I was kind of hoping for, is at least half the chests. I think we'll at least be able to do that. I don't think we're going to get all of them, but we can try. We are at almost 6,000 luck though, which is actually pretty nice. We're at about we're at over a 2/3 chance to get a legendary out of the chest. Only a 2% chance to get a common, about a 5% chance to get a rare, and 25% chance to get an epic. So let's grab another one of these. Make our way towards the next one that we're pick up. Yeah, this can maybe also be solved if I took Kevin. Yeah, don't know if I'll be able to get that without taking the drop. I want to try them. Bro. But yeah, if I took a Kevin, I think I would not have nearly the amount of damage that I have right now because I have 24 beefy rings to my name, so yeah, definitely doing the Lord's work with all them beefy rings. Alright. Did not get lucky with my power multiplier and drop chance though, that is really unfortunate. Not much else to say about that, but just unlucky. This entire like the rest of this run has been honestly insane with the amount of luck that I have gotten, so I'm not gonna complain about not getting enough power up drop chance or multiplier when everything else has kind of gone right. Let's grab this. We're almost maxed out on our Joe's daggers too, so once we are, then hopefully we'll get some better legendary drops. 6,000 luck, that's crazy. Nice. Okay, so let's hope for some Chaos Tome rolls that give us some power up drop chance or multiplier. Attack speed multiplier. Yes. Okay, that's huge. Absolutely huge. Give me more chaos. HP regen is not great. Yes! Power multiplier. Okay, that's huge. That is terrible. I do not need 42% XP gain at this stage. I really don't need the difficulty, please. Yeah, now we got another wizard's hat. That's great. Love that. Now, I probably should also take epic or lower curse tome as well, because I'm probably not going to get blues and greens anymore. So I should be aware of that and maybe take some of those. Evasion. And I do get some purples though. Shield and projectile speed, man. That's not what I need. Take a beefy ring. Alright. So that's all of our stonks now. I think we can go and open up a couple of chests. Maybe get I'm hoping that I can maybe get another wizard's hat and get some more power up drop chance. I should really open up the chests that are much further away. I don't know why I opened up that one. I need to open up the ones further away so that way if I do have enough money by the end of this, I'm not traveling all the way to the other side of the map to open up a chest and maybe dying. Or wasting a Warudo or something like that. It's free. Nice. Nice. A holy book is also really great. To get another damage to elites is okay. Size is nice. Gold gain is nice. Movement speed not so nice. I also got another HP regen or something. A credit card now. How many credit cards do I have? 24. When I open up a chest, so let's see, I'm at 6, 7, 22. 6, 7. 6, 7. At 70%, minus 22. What would that be? 48. 48%. Yeah, that makes sense because each one's 2. Why did I have to? Okay, I need to go to sleep or something. That's insane. Nice, another wizard's head is lovely. Pretty beefy ring. Projectile speed, no. Evasion, attack speed, evasion. I'm not doing evasion build, man. That's a few patches ago, dude. Game did not get the memo. Duration, damage to elites. I'll take the damage to elites. Projectile speed. Yeah. Hot. Okay. We have honestly a solid amount of the chests opened up. I'm actually kind of shocked. I'll leave the free chest for once I can't afford anymore. I mean, I'm actually very happy with 34 out of the 46 chests unlocked. Like that, I didn't expect to get that many. I think our keys really came in clutch towards the end there. So now we can kind of hit this corner. We can just kind of wait it out until we start to not do as much damage anymore. And with like the idle juice here, after 25 seconds I'll have like some insane damage. Like right now I already feel like I have insane damage with 50,000. Like I feel like that's insane damage. I can't remember like what some of my previous damage values have been, but that feels insane to me. 60k now. move, we go down to like 30,000 or 32,000. Bonk action. All right, so I think the rest of this is just going to be me waiting here until, you know, I start taking damage. So I'll come back in with a little bit more commentary once we get to that point. Alright, so it looks like we'll probably get hit here soon. Just kind of waiting on that. And then the first thing that we're going to grab is our shield and rage combo. And come right back into this corner. Maybe grabbing the chests that have dropped so far. But we do have 9 Worudos, so that's really great. One of the also things that I'm seeing here is that like it looks like the frozen enemies, like they're still kind of like making progress towards reaching me. I wonder if like if I was able to ban Ice Cube, if it would have been a little bit better for me here. I suspect it would be. So that was at like 22, so I need to be back in the corner by 37. Alright, so let's grab the rage, let's grab the shield, let's get back into this corner. Okay, nice, we did get another wizard's hat. That's huge. Potentially, if we can get some power-up drop chance to roll. So, and then I also need to time my, damn, lifesteal. I need to time how long my time stops last whenever I do pick those up. Okay. Nukes maybe. Ice Cube. So we're at 500 and almost 15,000 kills, so this is looking pretty good. I think, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get 550. So I'll be happy with like 525, honestly, which I think is reasonable. I think we can definitely hit 525. Realized, do we have any? We don't even have any cursed dolls, do we? I think we microwaved them out, maybe. That's unfortunate. Chill. Oh my god, yo, chill. It's really not that serious. So I do need to be a little bit careful here, because I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to get out of this without a cursed doll to be able to kind of help clear out some of the nearby enemies. That really does suck we didn't have a cursed doll, but it's alright. So I'll probably maybe like use a time stop on the next one. I probably won't use a shield unless... Okay, I'm able to get out. Because I'm able to get out, I am going to just use the shield. Might as well. I have 5 more Worudos. The next thing that we'll pick up is definitely the time stop. Because these guys have all hit their CC cap. They're going to be on me like crazy. I just hope I can get out of this. That is lagging pretty hard. 4 FPS is crazy. So let's time it. I'm gonna pick it up at 30. All right. That's okay, cut on another Waludo. Don't need any more shield, man. Okay, so 39 seconds is all we get. So I picked it up at 20. It's at 59. I need to pick up another one. I feel like that's a bit low, though. I thought that they lasted longer. It's kind of unfortunate. Pick it up at like 58, maybe. And then I have until 37 to get my next one. Then I have until 16. Grab the next one. I don't think we're going to hit 25, unfortunately, so 20 will be good. Alright. And we won't be able to open up any more chests, but, I mean, honestly, getting 35 out of the 46, only missing 11 chests for not having a Kevin like golden shield combination there is honestly pretty nice. So at 55 we'll also pick this up. And then at 34 we need to pick up the next one. Alright, and then we have to leave at 13. That's our cutoff. Could maybe try to play it out a little bit longer, but honestly without a cursed doll I just don't feel confident like being able to push it too much longer. I'd rather just try to get a solid run here. So, and I'd rather keep 4 Waludos for the boss stage because we're not guaranteed to get more. So, yeah. Alright. Sayonara. So we got 520. That's not bad, honestly. That's pretty nice. I don't know if that's gonna be good enough to get 800k. I might just quickly take a look at some other like leaderboard runs and see how much they came into the boss stage with. I am gonna turn off my E key since I don't need it anymore, and I don't want to accidentally leave through the portal. You can see here I can't leave anymore. So yeah. Now we're just gonna be basically just sitting here until we die. So not too much to commentate about other than I'm just gonna be kind of sitting here in the middle and picking up chests whenever they drop. And yeah, I think that about does it. I'll probably, you know, talk again once we kind of get to a stage where, you know, they're kind of getting closer, because just right now, like, there's not really a whole lot to talk about other than just getting those kills. So yeah, once we get there, I'll chime back in. But thanks everybody for watching this video. I was a little skeptical of maybe being able to get a pretty solid run today. I haven't had a whole lot of good soul harvester luck, but that stage 1 was insane with the amount of luck that I had, so really happy with that. I do think I could have played it better again. I think if I had prioritized difficulty a little bit more and had maybe taken the second soul harvester, probably was the play over the ice cube. I think the second soul harvester would have gotten me further. So just some things, you know, in retrospect that I can't change now, but maybe it helps you guys in future runs. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I'll chime back in once they get a little closer to killing me. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to the end here. Unfortunately, it might be over for us here in a second. But I think, I really do think we can get 800k, which would be amazing. If I can get 800k, that would be minimum number 5 on the online like Megabonk leaderboard. If I can get over 807k, that will actually be number 4. So we'll see. I don't know that I'll be able to get that many more kills, but we can always hope. We'll see. I do think we can get 800k though. I have 8 Warudos. I'm pretty confident that we'll at least push towards 800k. We have 200,000 damage when we have our idle juice. Oh, okay, damn. Well, when we have our idle juices active, we have 200,000 damage, or 200,000 X damage, which is insane. Let's try to stand still and get that as high as we can again. Alright, well that didn't work. Let's at this corner here. Try to see if we can push it. I think we can if we're able to stand still long enough. Our idle juices will. Okay, I don't like this view here. Unfortunately, this is not great. Alright, so that about does it. Did not unfortunately hit 800k, but we got pretty close. Still number 15 worldwide. And yeah, I believe that's number 7 in the world on the online Megabonk leaderboard. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. And peace.